Talking to reporters aboard Air Force One, Donald Trump again bragged about passing these cognitive IQ tests. He says they're an aptitude test, really, but they're really an IQ test, and he did very well. He aced them. He said the first questions are easy: a giraffe, an elephant, and, some others. And then he says, but the last ones were really hard. They're really tough. And then he went on a weird tangent, and he says AOC is low IQ. She should take cognitive tests like I do, like I had done at Walter Reed when I went there recently. He's describing the Montreal Cognitive Assessment. The Montreal Cognitive Assessment is a test given to dementia patients and stroke victims, etc. People you are worried about having cognitive decline. People who would be suffering from some kind of mental problem. And it is not something you can ace, like Donald Trump says, routinely, no matter how they do. From what I have seen and read on the Montreal Cognitive Assessment, you tell the patient that they did great, that they aced it, because you don't want to stress them out. This is just a way to determine what factors are going on. Like, for example, one of the questions is connect like 1 to A, 2 to B, etc., and try to connect those numbers and see if you can make it happen. Is your reasoning okay? Can you draw from memory a clock correctly? And then, if you can draw it, can you draw a specific time? Something like that. This is not an IQ test or an aptitude test of any kind. This is designed to see what abilities you currently have, and then they routinely give this to people they suspect of having strokes or dementia, routinely, to compare. Are they getting better? Are they getting worse? Etc. Are they maintaining? Is what they're doing to treat their symptoms improving or not? This is not something you can just say is an IQ test. But Donald Trump doesn't know that. I guarantee you, if they would have told him it was a cognitive test to see if he has dementia, he'd never take it. His ego wouldn't allow it. But when they tell him it's an IQ test and he's going to prove how smart he is, he readily eats that up, and he can brag about that. That's something that he can stoke his ego with. And to challenge a 36-year-old member of Congress to take that test, there's no reason she wouldn't pass that with flying colors. There's no reason she would need to take it. Now, if they gave them real IQ tests, I would love to see that result. But Donald Trump, once again, doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't know what he's talking about. And if he is truly taking cognitive tests, we need to know, and we need to hold those responsible for him accountable. Because we shouldn't have a dementia patient in the White House.